2 new deduction skins revealed, and tons of leaks for COA 6. Let's begin. Let's go and talk about what we got last week. Last week we got Season 24 Essence 1 that contained tons of amazing skins, such as the S tier skin for Composer that is Dragon Hunter, the A tier skin Watchman for Embalmer, and also the A tier skin Dyrknester for Dream Witch. All amazing skins. Seemed like everyone was getting the Dyrknester skin. It's insane. This was made possible as everyone received 20 Season 24 essences in the mail as compensation for the previous crossover event that never really happened the way it was intended to. Of course, with the new season, we also got the new logic path. This logic path brought along the A tier skin for Breaking Wheel, that is the Nutcracker skin, and it also brought along his accessory and his portrait frame as well. We also got new rank essences as the previous ones were put into the store. We got the S tier accessory for Wu Chang, Witness, that has kind of cool effects that I think are meant to match the A tier skin he got recently in an essence. We got the Razor accessory for Embalmer that might be getting some adjustments soon, as far as I've heard. A lot of people have been making some inappropriate jokes about. And also we got the Zoetrope accessory that's also an A tier one for Little Girl that is quite nice, although I still haven't really seen what the effects are for it very well. I didn't really notice them. As I said, the previous season's rank rewards are all put in the store, so you can now purchase them for clues or you can purchase them for fragments as well. With the new season, we also got and of course with the new S tier skin Dragon Hunter for Composer, we got Composer. And I've heard quite a lot of good things about him. A lot of people love playing him. He's a fun character to play. But I think the general opinion on him is that he's balanced, but I've yet to see what people think about him. I have played against him a couple of times, haven't really seen him being OP or broken or anything like that. He's just another survivor added to the collection of survivors that exist already. A minor event that we got last week was the Lucky Dice event, where you can spend some echoes, be able to roll to get the chance to be able to get some portrait frames, some graffitis, some trial cards, and other rewards like that. I already have most of the things that they were offering, and I don't think that they were really that crazy, the ones that they offered anyway. They improved the descriptions for some abilities for First Officer, for Wax Artist, and Prospector. I guess they were clarifying some of the definitions of how their abilities work. I haven't really read through what they changed, but it's good to see that they've changed something, if there was maybe some misinterpretation there. They've unified the liking and unliking option for portrait frames that they added. I think it was the previous week that they added this option, and it means that it's just a bit better to do. And as usual on Twitter, they have an illustration contest going. This is the Identity 5 Christmas illustration contest, where you can get some big prizes. So go over there and make sure, if you're good at drawing, that you draw some Identity 5 Christmas stuff and participate. Let's talk a little bit more now about what we're going to receive this week. The thing that they've confirmed this week is that we'll be getting Little Girl's Deduction Star skin. This is the Dorothy skin that is an A tier skin. This is based on The Wizard of Oz, if you've ever watched it. She's got the red shoes, she's got the little dress, and it's quite a nice skin. It's going to be quite a different one. It's going to be quite bright and colorful compared to Little Girl's other skins that are usually white or red. She's going to have something that's blue. Apart from that, I don't think they've confirmed anything else to be coming out this week. Of course, we've still got the continuation of the Project Zero or Fatal Frame 2 crossover. If you haven't already completed all of the missions, I am unsure if they're adding anything super spectacular yet. Let's talk about some rumors and what we can expect from the future. First of all, something that's important is that we're getting the Christmas event December 15th. That's when it's going to start, and it's going to go through until after Christmas, I'd assume. This is exciting, as we'll be able to see all of the skins that are probably going to be coming soon. We've already seen Lucino's one, we've seen Entomologist one, and Photographer's one as well. I guess they will all be available for purchase or for the event or whatever it is on this event. We've had some reveals of Female Dancer's Deduction Star skin. We got to see first of all the art for it, and then we also got to see the art of the skin looking more like a skin, and it's quite fancy. Of course, we've already seen it revealed in the big Thanksgiving stream that they did, but we got to see it a little bit more in detail up close, and it looks really quite nice. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be getting that. Female Dancer is a big fan favorite, of course. NetEase has conducted a survey on the Chinese server asking which Donghua works people have watched. It is theorized that this is going to be them asking to find out which type of future collaborations or crossovers they might be doing in the future. So this is exciting to see, and I wonder what people will vote. I don't recognize the majority of them, but I guess somebody must do. I can imagine the Chinese server knows exactly what they are too. So I'm looking forward to seeing some of the crossover stuff, and that they're asking us what we would like to see. Speaking of crossovers, they've confirmed in the recent Q&A we are going to be getting the B-Duck crossover back again in the global server soon. So you'll be able to get that B-Duck skin, and you'll also be able to get that mercenary skin. Not really sure when that's coming, but China had it recently, so we'll be getting it soon too. I think you guys are looking forward to COA 6 because we've had some leaks for COA 6 and some theorizing going on. First of all, we have an idea of what the theme for COA 6 is going to be this year. From a recent art that NetEase released over on their Weibo account, they released a calendar for December, of which they had a question mark with some cool designs behind it on the COA date. This picture had tentacles of like a giant alien monster and a planet, so we theorized that it's going to be a space-themed COA event. This is really exciting, as we also have got some confirmation. It's not super confirmed yet until NetEase themselves confirms it, but IDV Curiosity says, go check them out on Twitter, that the skins will probably be an S tier skin for Wu Chang, an A tier skin for Gravekeeper, an A tier skin for Entomologist, an A tier skin for Toy Merchant, an A tier skin for Weeping Clown, all should be within the essence. And part of the event, you'll be able to get an A tier skin for Batter. This is really exciting, and I really wonder what Wu Chang's alien skin or space themed skin is going to be. I can imagine Entomologist is probably going to just have like a astronaut helmet or something like that. Toy Merchant may have like a spaceship themed parachute thingy, I'm not really sure. Weeping Clown will probably have a rocket that he's holding on to. Talking about big future events that are coming up, we're going to be getting Chinese New Year, of course, coming up relatively soon, and NetEase themselves has confirmed in a Q&A that we'll be getting a special skin for this event that's going to be for Smiley Face. It's probably going to be an S tier, and it's going to be the fancy one that they do for Chinese New Year every year. This is exciting. I'm really excited about that. Smiley Face doesn't get too much love, and he has amazing skins when they do release. Not a lot of people are happy about it because not a lot of people play Smiley Face, but I do think it's important to give some love to older characters, and they deserve it because Smiley Face is a really cool character. Lucky Guy is set to receive an S tier skin at the end of next season, as he'll be getting it in the event store. I guess it means next season, this season. So at the end of this season, beginning of the next one, I'd assume he's going to be getting S tier skin that you'll be able to use your spy glasses on. They have already talked about how they were going to add a new skin to the event store soon, around the time of Chinese New Year, so this is going to be really cool. If you really wanted to get that Hellember Christmas skin or the Gardener Christmas skin, you're lucky because this Christmas we'll be getting those skins returning, and Tuberose, the S tier skin for the recent anniversary, will be coming back next anniversary too, so that's really exciting as well. A lot of people have been having issues in Duo Hunter modes where they have been having some audio issues where the sound would just cut out, or the music in the background would just cut out. This is something that's been happening to me as well for quite a few weeks now, and this issue is currently being fixed by NetEase. I just wanted to tell you guys that they have confirmed that it's being fixed, and that's good news for all of us. Moving on to the talk in the manor, where I respond to recent comments you guys have left on my recent videos. AnnieMarryMe says, "We had my wife plays Identity 5 and now my sister plays Identity 5. I wonder what's next." Okay, well, I haven't really got anything confirmed for you guys, but I do want to be able to do something in the future with my parents, possibly my dad, because my mum probably would never really want to do something like that. I've already tried to get my dad to play it in the past, and he had some issues with downloading the game. Of course, the game is a little bit awkward to play, as he wanted to play it on PC, but you need to have the mobile version, and he didn't want to have both of them filling up his storage on both his phone and his computer. So I'm not sure if we'll ever get him to do that unless I'm physically there with him, because I just don't think he wants to bother wasting his time with that kind of thing. My mum probably won't ever do it, but I do have a younger brother. He's actually not new to Identity 5. He played Identity 5 more or less around the time that I started playing the game, and he used to play it quite a lot. He hasn't played it for some time, but he has played games like DBD, and he played that quite a lot as well, so he's quite familiar with gaming. He is a gaming person, way more than my sister really is. So maybe we can get him to come back and see what he thinks about the current state of the game, as he never really played it super competitively. He played it casually, played it at lower tiers and stuff, but I'm sure he'll be interested in seeing what the game's like now, which characters are cool, which characters aren't. Maybe we can get him in another video. Which event are you most excited for? The Christmas event, the COA event, or the B-Duck skin returning? I don't really know. Tell me down in the comments below. Whilst you're down there, remember to like and subscribe, and check out the BlackPhoenix IDV channel where I upload weekly content as well. Have an amazing day, guys.